Keeping with the Halloween theme, Halloween Ends, the long-awaited next installment of the iconic film franchise with Jamie Lee Curtis, came out last night. And you guessed it, there's a Rochester connection here. One local t-shirt company is the only licensed apparel maker for the project. They're called Fright-Rags, and Dan Gross talked with them today at their office, which is the old Rochester City Morgue.
The old morgue in Rochester is not their final resting place, as Fright-Rags is now selling thousands of horror movie t-shirts across the world. But owner Ben Scriven says it has humble beginnings, a business done all by himself in 2003.
I never really had any horror movie shirts, but yet I'm a horror fan, so I thought, why don't I just create some and try to sell them?
Scrivens started the business with a friend, printing in his garage, posting on internet forums, as well as using a website coded by hand. But through all that, he still managed to create a t-shirt worn on the hit show 30 Rock, a riff on the "What Would Jesus Do" slogan.
Being a horror fan, I thought, well, what would Jason do? So I did a WW hockey mask D ?
Scriven says that apparel store Hot Topic would go on to buy 8,000 of those shirts. Now, nearly 20 years after Scrivens started his business, he got an exclusive apparel deal with Halloween Ends, a dream and maybe a nightmare come true for a lifelong horror fan.
And I remember getting the agreement, I remember signing it. It was this amazing feeling, followed immediately by, what the heck am I going to do with this?
But those designs by Justin Osborne turned out to be more than up to the task, with orders from across the world.
And I've been inundated with messages and tags on social media of people like proudly wearing their shirt in the theater, and they're taking pictures of themselves, and they're wearing what we created. It's an incredible feel. I can't even put it into words, to be honest with you. It's overwhelming.
Reporting in Rochester, Dan Gross, News 8.
Dan, thank you. They also make collectible cups and so much more. But still, all of their t-shirt printing is done locally, too, by Tiny Fish Printing.